I wonder, should I just cut it like this? That way it grows more uniform. You know, if you would have told me when I was like 25 years old that at damn near 67 I'd be in Thailand climbing trees with a chainsaw. Hey, you better get on out of here! Ha 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 ha! Boom, look at that. Well, Craig here on the Thai farm, where it is getting more and more leaves falling off. Every time I come out here, like every day almost, it looks more, what's the word, vacant. Speaking of which, I'm going to even make it more vacant, because now that I've got, you know, progress on the shack over there, I do need to cut back the rest of that mango tree so that it doesn't fall on my roof that I am roofing later or whatever, because there's, I mean, these mangoes, these are like old growth mangoes or whatever, and I think from before when I cut this branch off, you see that, it's that middle rot that's you can't really see that until you cut it off. I mean, if I was an arborist, I could probably look at it with a stethoscope. No, but this one, you know, it has some issues. This, you can see over here, these branches are very weak and there's definitely rotting going on and all that. I cut them up a little bit. You can see how fat that is. That's definitely old growth. That thing's been here for quite some time. I don't know. I'm gonna say, well, we've been together 25 years, so more than that. These are 30, probably 40, close to 40 years old, man. That tree there, that one. I don't think I have any mango on that side, but this one here, this one here, this one, this may be a little bit younger. Oh, you know, yeah, these three mangoes right here, 1, 2, 3, probably the oldest we got. Those other ones though on the other side are kind of old too, but anyway, I'm gonna have to butcher this down, man. I'm gonna cut this one, cut that one. I wonder, should I just cut it like this? That way it grows more uniform. That piece of rubber right there to grow it into the tree. That's why this tree has this, it's probably still there. I don't remember if I cut it off or not, but that's why this tree has this ring around here. You know, this crack ring, and even this one. Those are scars from like a car tire or rubber that was there that just wouldn't let loose, and it was growing into it, right? I come out here earlier, you know, in the year or whatever, maybe even last year, I did cut a couple tire strangulation points off. I don't know where that was, but yeah, it's always precarious when you're cutting tree branches off. You know, even if I put scaffolding up there, I'm gonna, you know, a heavy branch could hit the scaffolding and flip me right off of it. And if you're up in there, it canters and swings back and chops you. My wife still bears the scars on her arms from that, and probably never going to come out from the, you know, the abrasion burn as it goes by. But I told you that story about where I was cutting it. The guys were cutting, they couldn't do it or something at one of my schools, and I give you that thing, and I went up there and cut it. Big swooping one. I ducked just in time, but it glanced off of my shoulder and the back of my skull, and it just went. I felt it like it took my scalp off almost, but And I was like, yeah, I'm done or whatever. And then I went back to my office and I was like, I took my shirt off. And it was like a full-on raspberry, you know. Not scraped, but you know how like the blood comes up underneath your skin and turns it all pock red and stuff. So it was like poof, off my shoulder and then on my neck and then in my skull. It probably wasn't the first time, but I learned that. I learned a good lesson about, you know, take care when you're chopping off branches. I don't know, did I buy rope? I think I might have bought rope. I can go ahead and lasso that thing, tie it up over here to one of these trees, so when it cuts, it definitely goes one way. Anyway, let me get my chainsaw up and running, my battery operated chainsaw. See if I can't be butchering a tree, as much as I hate to. But I am confident that with these old growth trees, that they immediately start sprouting fresh green leaves and stuff, so it won't look, for too long anyway, it won't look like it's you know, just a stump or anything. Unless I cut those off and they're all hollow inside, then I don't even know. But it's green, so it should be all right. All right, back at it. Well, I seem to have forgot to charge those batteries. And they take a while to charge, so I'm gonna try and hack at some of the smaller ones. Is that sharp? I bought this new, but I forgot about it. It was buried somewhere. So I think it's sharp. It's just rusty maybe. We'll see. And that would be a no, it's not sharp. It's more of a banana tree cutter. I gotta find my other machete. Okay, this one is the one I use for most of the stuff I cut. It's got a thick ridge back, so it's heavier. Yeah, well, that one, I need to use my chainsaw. I think it might be easier now that some of those other ones are out of the way. Not without a fair amount of danger. Anyway. Wait. Oh, wrong side. There you go. Alright, man, I gotta let these batteries charge, including my own. It's the first thing I did this morning, so I'm already out of breath. All right, let me catch up and I'll get back at you. Well, now it's towards the end of the day, and I did charge them. Oh my God. I mean, you can see this. They give me four bars on these, but it's not fully charged because the charger was still red. So, but I think I can get the cuts I need. Yeah, just gotta cut that big one down, and then cut them up on the ground, get them out of my way, man, without getting killed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put my helmet back on. Even when I chopped it with that machete, man, it almost took out my head. You know, if you would have told me when I was like 25 years old that at damn near 67 I'd be in Thailand climbing trees with a chainsaw, I probably would have had a good laugh. But you know, I probably still would have thought it would have been interesting. So let's go, baby. Whoa. That was a pretty big branch, actually. Probably 8 inches or something. But I gotta get that one. It's going out over that way. Probably should be doing this one. That's what I'm saying, if I should just go whack, whack, whack. These ones are gonna fall into the pond. We're on top of my power line here. I don't know if you heard that one, but yeah, dude, this was a nice little chunk of wood here. Nice wood, nice. It burned good. This one over here too. Nice little chunk. Real task is when you have to cut them all up. Let them dry out so I can probably make charcoal with them. But I need to get, I think I need to chop that one because it's going to grow more. But it's in that position where wherever I'm standing, it's going to fall on me. Unless I go through here, maybe if I go right through that crack, I can get both of them branches. That ain't gonna work. I think I'm gonna try and look for the rope, tie it off so make sure it goes that way, don't fall on top of me. Be back in a minute. Well, I gotta get up in there. I did tie it off on the opposite side to an opposite tree, so as it falls, it shouldn't be able to come back at me. At least it'll, you know, fall towards wherever the tension is, in theory. It's breaking. I think it's broke. It's just that the branches are hitting the other tree. I'm gonna go pull it down on with the rope. See if I can get the final crack. Final crack at it. Yeah, like that. I don't know, man. Does it look ugly? It's gonna be all, you know, see, just I cut these off not too long ago. You can see it's already green, already sprouts there, over there. So these will do the same. I wonder if I should just cut that thing off, man. Make it uniform, you know. Let's take a look at it. Probably these tree guys get a fortune to cut trees down. In America anyway. And there's two prices. One is to cut it, and then the other fee is to remove it. You know, somebody will probably bundle it together, but really they go, I cut it down for it, it's gonna be, you know, $5,000. Cut that thing, it's gonna be another $1,000 haul away, whatever. So yeah. Or the bigger trees, I remember seeing them when you're having you know, look at the videos where they dispute, you know, that was your tree, I had to cut it down, like $20,000 or whatever. I saw who was it? Somebody, maybe it was Ron Howard or whatever. They cut down trees that was supposed to be on their neighbor's property up there in Richville, and anyway, the guy sued him for $600,000 for cutting the trees that were missing. And there weren't that many trees, but they're, you know, old growth trees, nice trees, whatever. And $600,000, but I just saw they reached a settlement. But, you know. Anyway, speaking of settlement, yeah, I'm gonna have to cut the stump off of this other one. Just make that cluster, and then that one. So I'll cut that one down there too. Hopefully I won't cut myself down in this last effort. Hey, and there it is. So, looks all right. Yeah, like I said, it'll be growed up pretty quick. Look at this out of my pants. Come on, man. Now, but you know, the carnage, all that water over there, water over here. I could tell my wife to cut that up with her little chainsaw. I'll cut the big ones, leave the little ones for her. She likes destroying stuff. But happy to report I did not lose a limb, break a limb, other than a tree limb. No pun, and or pun intended. And yeah, I got her done, and it will grow back for sure, but it won't grow right up here underneath my roof, so it should be all right. Just gotta watch these trees. They're still young, but you know, they can get on your roof All right, man. Well, let me chop up some logs, and I'll get back at you with a final title. All right, back at you. Well, I knew that my battery probably run out, and that's what happened. Oh my God. Because it wasn't fully charged. Whew. Matter of fact, I'll leave this out here. Oh yeah. It's got to have full charge if it's gonna do the job, but cleared this out anyway, moved out of my walkway, chopped that up and chopped a bunch of those. Didn't get to the trees in the water. That'll have to come in the morning. Whew. But yeah, it's the after effects. I have a shot there. I can't see my sunset. I'll try to get my shot. There you go. Sunset, house, tree. You know, I guess there is some truth to the thumbnail theory. Anyway, I got my lines here. Gotta be careful and trip over those at night. Actually, I better hang those up. My wife walk over here and trip over them. There you go. Too low for me, but high enough for her. Oh, man. So yeah, all good. Some water over here. I need some water. Need water. Yeah, one of the many tasks here with my life on the Thai farm. Tree trimming. And my wife, she just keeps planting trees. However, that said, I will not live to watch them get that big. You know, I think I already did the math for you guys, right? At 67, you're basically 87% of your life is over, or whatever. What are you doing over there? How does your garden grow? With water and friendship. Well, hey, you better get on out of here. Ha, 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 ha. Dog. Oh, wait a minute, you know what? I'll bet you. Shit, that's that puppy. It's just growed up bigger, that's all. And he was hanging out over here. Shit. Don't tell me this is your safe place, bro. I can't deal with that. I told you. Y'all need to get out of here. He doesn't want to go running across the street, you know. See, he's staying right there. He'll go to this. Watch, he'll go out, but he'll stay on this side of the road probably. If my spidey senses are active, because the mother dogs cross the way, you know, they're already territorial and stuff. And I don't know. I hope my sister-in-law didn't start feeding him out here. That's the first time I've seen him since he was a puppy, so, but it's the same color, I think, right? I have to go back. Or no, I thought, was the puppy white? Hell, I don't know. But I do know that the rice is nice. And it looks like it's getting there, man. Yeah. just starting to turn yellow. A couple more weeks, there'll be the golden fields of rice. Let me see if I can stick my camera in here. Get my rice field shot like a drone. No wind right now at all either. But I think a few videos back I talked about the other mango trees over there flowering and stuff. And sure enough, man, these ones, they already starting to produce. Yep. This one here, little beggar. Boom, look at that. This tree here usually produces a lot. Isn't that dog laying down in there? I think he's laying down in there. Gotta look for that dog nest. Disrupt it. We got more bananas. Oh, my wife just took those bananas the other day from back here. She said they were already ripe, already ripe on the tree, so she took them. Ripened, raped, already raped. But anyway, yeah, those trees always, that patch of banana trees always produce, and mango trees always produce. Yeah, I think she got them from back here. I ain't gonna walk that way. I'm tired now. But yeah, this is another mango tree I think she planted. Life on the farm. Life is better on the Thai farm. That's my new logo. My new slogan I added to my channel name. If you saw that, it says unclecraigbaannawk, and then it has a hyphen, and it says life is better on the Thai farm. I'm probably sleeping underneath there. Whoa. These mangoes also, they hang out over the water, so you got to take a boat out and pick them. You could walk in the water, but the water's kind of a little bit deeper on this side. But yeah, I don't see them up there yet, but I will. They're producers. Hey, look at this. This water's, oh no, I thought it was green, but it's reflection from the, I mean, it is kind of green. It's more green than it is brown, but walking up here, it was reflecting off of that blue-green covering, and it made my pond look blue-green, which reminds me I need to buy more of that blue for the water. I want to put more in there. It'll slow down any more algae and also make it look nice. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Well, for those of you who've been following, actually my last video I pushed out, which was my my Social Security dilemma. I still haven't got my Social Security, but the let's see if I can get a shot over here. But the Federal Benefit Unit, they emailed me today, this afternoon, actually, right got back, or no, going to lunch. See if I can get this shot here. Oh, camera probably won't do it justice, but it's a full-on sunset over the pond. A little bit, some kind of haze out there, so probably not going to get that. But yeah, so they emailed me, and yeah, so I mentioned in that Social Security video that, yeah, so I had emailed them, and when I email them, I have my own signature line, right? So I put my full name, because they did that from last time, right? So I put Craig Houston Garrison, and then my birthday, and then my address here, and the last 4 of my social security number, and my phone number. That's my signature for this. So I sent that to him. They sent me the email. We received your inquiry, and we can take care of this for you, or whatever. Please send your full name, your social security, last 4 of your social. Basically, they asked me to send them the same thing that's in my email that I sent them, and it's attached to that email. So if she just scrolls down, she'll see that stuff is in my email. I say she because I don't know, it said MLT or something. I thought, well, maybe that's Marta. Isn't that a Filipino name? But anyways, they asked for the same stuff I already gave them. I don't know. Maybe it's a trick. Maybe they have to do that. Maybe they want to do that so they make sure the email got to the same person, and they can say, yeah, look, it's the same stuff he just did. Fortunately, I copied and pasted it, so that way it's exactly the same. Commas, spacing, all that. Anyway, so hopefully I'll hear something back, you know, in the next whatever. I'm happy that I got the, actually, you know what? That's right. I actually called again today. It's Thursday. I called this time, and going through that voicemail message, at the end it said at the tone, leave a message or call back or whatever. I go, what? Boom, hit the tone, and I said, yeah, and I explained the deal. I said, my account says it's suspended, looking for my February payment, really need my February deposit, thank you. Never received any documents, did send you a document in the email. So I don't know. And then later today I got an email. So maybe someone actually is listening to voicemails. And she went and found my email and then replied to it, or he did. I don't know. The red sun. Anyway, yeah, I'm holding hope that I'll get my Social Security here soon enough. And but other than that, looks like I got a big cleanup job tomorrow with the dang tree branches. And then I'm done. By the way, I didn't show you, but on the shop house, I finished the rendering on the other side outside. So now the whole outside of that new project is rendered. So tomorrow morning I have to clear that way. So I think I'm gonna peel off all that trees and get it chopped up and all that stuff and out of the way. And then I'm actually, you know, I think I'm actually gonna do some work on the walkway because it's moving around, it's not as stable. I need more stability over there if I'm going back and forth all the time. You know, I'm gonna fall down, break a hip. So maybe a little bit of work on the walkway. And then I'm gonna try and do some rendering tomorrow on the inside. I'll start with the door jamb area so I can actually, you know, start thinking about putting the door jamb in there. All right then. Alrighty, well, thanks for watching, and keep watching, and I'll get back at you with more construction here on the Tidewater.